Monroe Harris. I am have been in and around experience.com since there was 7 people at our dining table.
Wow.
Yes, yes, so a very long time. And we're very excited to have launched the Search Rank platform last year. But do you
Mhm.
mind introducing yourself and telling us a bit about your pathway to here?
Sure. My name is Ryan Leahy. I work for a company called Movement Mortgage, and I'm based out of the Boston, Massachusetts area.
Very good. And how long have you been with Movement and using experience.com?
So I've been using experience.com with Movement for a little over 2 years. But previous to that, the company that I had worked for was acquired by Movement, and they had been using experience.com. So I've been on the platform for longer than 2 years.
Absolutely. So with the new search rank platform, how has that experience been so far and what has it done for you?
Yeah, experience.com has done a great job gamifying uh, reviews, so I find it fun and interactive to try to increase my search rank score and see how I compete against other loan officers in my market. It also takes the burden of me asking for reviews off the table, which sometimes there's a little guilt when you're doing that after a closing. It feels a little self-serving. And with that process being handled by experience, that guilt goes away and I'm able to capture more reviews. I'm in a unique position too, whereas I lend in, I think it's 18 states right now. So a lot of the people that I'm conversing with and ultimately writing loans for may be all across the country. So in the Amazon-esque world that we live in, a lot of these people are poking online, before conducting business with me to see what others have said, and Experience does a great job putting it out there. So
Absolutely. Do you measure how business comes to you? Like how important is your online presence other than reviews to generating new loan closings for you?
I can say it has helped me build a brand that encourages customers to use me. So if somebody's on the fence, they can see that I've got hundreds of satisfied customers. And that has helped me. I do take the experience.com reviews and I put them into Canva to dress them up a little bit. And I post those on social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. And that has garnered comments and leads out of it. So that has helped me definitely.
What a great tip, Ryan. That's a really good one. When it comes to the actual search rank platform, which really can, if used correctly, can help you manage the internet because there's a lot to manage, right?
Sure.
Um, how are you doing that on the daily? How often are you in there and optimizing in there to boost your search rank score?
Yeah, so a lot of my stuff where Movement is a top 10 lender in the country. So they're big. So a lot of the stuff in terms of like that pulls from my website is managed on a corporate level. So I don't have a ton of ability to switch things up as it relates to my search rank score that way, as
Yes.
it's all controlled, by a large company. But I'm in there at least a couple times a week. A lot of times it's replying to reviews that have come in, again,
Yeah.
gamifying and boosting my search rank score through that, as well as acknowledging the nice reviews that are coming in through there. So typically I'm in there a few times a week. If I have a new membership or a new license in a different state, I'll go in there when I'm reviewing the reviews that came in, and I'll be adding details to those things as needed. So
Yeah, that's great. Are you using the AI reply functionality?
I haven't really yet. I think it's great. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have a window of opportunity to reply before an auto reply comes, whether it's AI based or not. I'm always in there before, you may correct me, maybe it's like 3 or 5 days that goes by before it auto posts. I'm always in there before and in writing something back. So I haven't used it, but I
Yeah.
think the AI functionality is great. If I've got somebody that's written a review and I'm stumped with how to respond, that's a wonderful tool to be able to frame a response and then, change it up a little bit to make it more authentic to who you are. So
Absolutely. And then you mentioned you're in 18 locations, or you can write loans in 18 different areas. Are there any parts of your business that you're having a challenge with that you think just randomly there might be a functionality or a feature in the search rank platform that if you tell me what the challenge is, I might be able to go, oh, have you thought about this?
Yeah, I think that, lending in 18 different states, what it really does, I mean, I have a lot of, conduct a lot of, Zoom meetings and stuff like that, but it's a little different than having somebody sit across you at your desk, right? So, experience helps bridge that gap and give consumers a comfort level. I don't really have a challenge necessarily with that. The new area code based advertising is something that I just learned about. And that may be something that I pursue in the future in locations that maybe I'm not physically in, but want to have better search rankings in. So that's something that I'm considering doing in the future.
If you couldn't tell, that's kind of where I was leading.
I did
So I'm glad you brought that up, but it sounds
haven't
like
really
you
dove
already
in
briefed on
too
that.
much to it, but in the
Yes. And up on the zip codes, it sounds like
sure.
you've got the information on that you need.
Yeah, I've dug in a little bit. I've taken a look at a few area codes just to see if they were available because yeah, I know that once they're taken, they're taken. So I was
Yeah.
just curious, out of curiosity, I went in and put my home zip code and stuff like that to see if any other experienced user had already picked it up, which they
Yes.
hadn't. So that's definitely something on my radar for marketing purposes in the future. So
It was very nice to meet you.
nice
Thank you
meeting you
so
as
much for
well.
your
I
time.